Hey y'all, it's your girl First Lady Peachy Blanco. It's Friday. It's motherfucking Friday, y'all. Tap in. Crypto Jeezy.
There you go.
Man, see money checking in, man. Crypto G's all the way from Chirac, man. That's my man from New Orleans. You know, shout out Crypto G's.
Man, you know Tay Savage, man. You know we fucking with Crypto Jeezy, man. You know that.
Hey, what up, man? It'll go up alive, man. Shout out Crypto Jeezy, man.
Shout out to Crypto Jeezy. Found Grown Business. And Found Grown Muhammad is my YouTube channel. Log in, subscribe, and deal with me. Fact, not opinion. Bad.
Big vibes up in here, will never change. And if you from the north, Lord, let me hear you scream. Good day, morning to my mother effing city. I got girls shaking, I got jiggers getting lit. Big vibes up in here, will never change. And if you from the north, Lord, let me hear you scream. Now what you do for me? Now what you
Hey, now what you did for me? Yeah. Hey, y'all. I miss Diamond Denise. Shout out to Diamond Denise, wherever she is. Congratulations. I know you just had I believe a baby girl. Shout out to you. I definitely missed the intro, y'all. The intro bring back Crypto Jeezy when he first hit YouTube. Let's talk about it. It's giving Crypto Jeezy when he first hit YouTube. Y'all already know the vibes that it was giving. But shout out to everybody. It's your girl, First Lady Peachy Blanco. And we got another episode of Peach Talk, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the comments. What's up, NBA City? What's up, Dan Yeezy? Shout out to the hottest promoter on YouTube, Dan Yeezy. Hey, Dan. Hey, Naomi. I see you was here before I was even here. What's up, Two Wheels? Top flight security of the world, okay? Definitely top flight over here. Y'all, we got a show today. I want to follow up of what I was discussing, you know, the Jamal White situation, his abduction. I'm on my current events, y'all. So, you know, I take a look at the statistics and the age range that watches the channel. I know be watching the news, okay? So I'm here with the, you know, Wednesday current events. Let's get into it. But make sure y'all hit that like button if you have not already. Subscribe to the channel. Go across the street. Make sure you subscribe to Peach Blanco because I'm streaming over there too. I'm trying to get my subs up. Help me, and we helping we. You already know the vibes. Make sure you also tap in every day at 1 p.m. for Crypto Jeezy. Now, whether he go live or he drop a video, just know you can tap in at 1 p.m. for some content. Okay? Make sure y'all hit that like button over here and across the street. Okay? I appreciate everyone. And I just want to let y'all know it's Friday, y'all. It's fucking Friday. All right, fuck it. It's the weekend. We here now. Roll up, pull up, sip up, and you know, enjoy the show. We just gonna get into so let me just we just gonna hop right into it, okay? The Jamal White situation case. I say situation because the shit is crazy, y'all. Okay. The shit is crazy. A 7-year-old boy, Jamal White, he basically was abducted at gunpoint. Okay. The footage was very hard to watch because you heard his screams and the fear was just so real at a little boy trying to run away. Like, you know, trying to run away from two men that were going after him and his father. And I can only imagine how he felt. The justice system is finally catching up, y'all. This episode of Peach Talk is justice in motion. Let's talk about it, okay? So first of all, let's just break down chapter 1. The abduction, which happened on July 25th, okay? Basically, two masked men in a white Jeep. One grabs Jamal, and which is the child, because both their names are Jamal. He's named after his father. The other waves a gun at his father, Big Jamal. It's all caught on camera in broad daylight, y'all, okay? Jamal is ripped from his bike, and he speeds off in a white U.S. Well, not a white. I'm not going to say white, but I believe it was white. We're going to watch the clip. It was a white SUV, okay? I just can't believe that a 7-year-old baby was snatched at gunpoint. Like, can you imagine that? Imagine if that was your 7-year-old. An Amber Alert definitely went out later that night, but people were already searching, posting, calling, crying. The city was not staying silent, okay? I want to say all of Milwaukee came out, was trying to find this little boy, okay? Less than 24 hours later, on July 12th, police found Jamal in a duplex on 39th Street in Lloyd. He was alive. Thank God. Okay? Thank God he was alive. But of course, he was shaking. He was hidden in the attic. And here's the, pay attention to this. A meth pill was found in his pocket. I'm going to let that sink in. A meth pill was found in his pocket. He was then taken to the hospital and into protective custody. He's safe now, but he's in the custody of CPS. Okay? And I know everybody probably wondering, like, why? Okay? But you'll understand why once I get to the updates of what's going on with the case. What's up, Sam's? Oh, no, not Sam's. I'm sorry. What's up, Stars? What's up, Superstars? I'm about to play this clip. Hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah.
Lincove has made it their mission to create.
Let me let them get their money real quick.
Full swing, but a hard-hitting story from the winter is coming back into the limelight.
Well, Fox 2 first told you about the 2 teenagers who were sleeping outside in the freezing cold back in December. Well, now another video is going around raising questions about how they're being treated.
And our Fox 2's Jessica Dubnak working to get some answers for us tonight, and she joins us live with the latest. What did you learn, Jessica?
Well, we covered it back then, and something told me that this story would somehow bubble up, and it did in the form of a video on TikTok in the last couple of weeks posted by one of the older brothers, and it actually shows an altercation with their mother, a physical altercation, and the mom actually being hauled off in handcuffs by Detroit police. But as we know, you can't always take what you see on social media at face value. We sought to get some answers. Here they are. This is the new video reigniting a story hard to forget.
Shoes, blankets.
Hold on, y'all. We on a whole nother story. Hold on. But for real though, I might cover that one next. Just 1 second. Okay, here we are.
That's what prosecutors say 2 men and a teen wanted when they abducted $100,000 in jewelry. That's what prosecutors say 2 men and a teen wanted when they abducted a 7-year-old boy at gunpoint last week.
And as Sam Kramer explains, the boy's mother is also in jail tonight.
As the 7-year-old boy passes by on his bicycle Friday night, court documents show the people in this white Jeep were on Houston Street just by happenstance. This was a planned robbery that quickly escalated into something more. Thursday, prosecutors charged 25-year-old Corey Williams with kidnapping and taking hostages. The criminal complaint says Williams admitted to taking the license plate off his girlfriend's Jeep to help as part of a plan to rob the boy's mother. Williams told police this was all the 14-year-old's idea. The reason why? Williams said the boy's mother, identified as 25-year-old Siobhan Williams, is a, quote, well-known drug dealer who flaunted money on FaceTime calls with the 14-year-old. As of Thursday night, she is not charged in this case. When Williams, the 14-year-old, and a 38-year-old man in the Jeep did not see her, they pivoted.
Not the whole time I'm sitting up here talking on. Not the whole time I'm talking on mute. I'm sorry, y'all. But what you're seeing right now is the clipping of the actual abduction. Okay? It's one thing to hear about it, but to actually see it happen and hear his voice of him crying and screaming out for his father, it just was chilling. And to hear that a 39-year-old and a 14-year-old were behind this abduction. What kind of world we live in today? What kind of world do we live in today? And can you hear me okay, dang easy? Sound check, sound check. I'm gonna wait till I hear from dang easy to make sure y'all can hear me okay. Thank you. Okay, so what kind of world do we live in today? A 14-year-old and a 39-year-old were just arrested for abducting a 7-year-old. Okay, so let me tap back into this so y'all can.
Pivoted, chasing at the boy's father with handguns before taking the 7-year-old boy and driving away. The complaint says Corey Williams then called Siobhan Williams nearly 40 times between 7:33 Friday night and 2:39 Saturday morning. The trio demanded $100,000 in jewelry in exchange for the boy. The complaint adds the 7-year-old boy told police he heard his mom on the phone say she'd come pick him up, but never did. Milwaukee police found the boy and Williams Saturday afternoon near 39th and Lloyd. Police used a database to track the Jeep, which had been seen elsewhere with license plates. It's owned by Williams' girlfriend, who led police to him. Prosecutors say Williams then confessed and named his two accomplices, who are not yet charged. Meanwhile, a search warrant for the 14-year-old's home said.
Let's get into this. A 14, what kind of world we live in, y'all? A 14-year-old boy was basically one of the masterminds behind this. A 14-year-old boy, y'all. 14. How the fuck can a 14-year-old be behind kidnapping a 7-year-old? Okay? It's crazy. And he was only found 24 hours later. Now, I'm going to definitely get into the fact that the mother, she refused to cooperate, y'all. She refused to cooperate. And that's why it was very suspicious. Because what mother you know whose child get abducted and they're not trying to do whatever it is they got to do to try to find their child? Like, seriously, that's one thing right there. What's up, Drip? That made me side-eye her. Seriously.
As Siobhan Williams was uncooperative and left the scene as detectives were looking for her son. It goes on to say her actions, quote, impeded the police investigation and slowed investigator efforts to quickly and safely locate and recover the boy from his abductors. Public records show she's in custody at the Milwaukee County Jail. The district attorney tells Fox 6 that charges are pending. Reporting in Milwaukee, Sam Kramer, Fox 6 News.
And when police searched the 14-year-old's home, they found a handgun with a magazine beneath a couch cushion. Investigators say they also have recordings in which the 14-year-old can be heard talking about his plan for the robbery.
Y'all hear this? A 14-year-old. So it's definitely given. It's definitely given that the 14-year-old. What's up, Two Wheels? Okay, come through, Two Wheels. Show up in your yellow, okay? Top flight security of the world. but no, yeah, y'all. Happy Friday. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you have not already. We getting into it. We talking Milwaukee. We talking the abduction of a 7-year-old little boy. The update is people have been arrested, including the mother. Now, also information that was found that the mother is a known drug dealer. Okay? The mother is a flashy known drug dealer. Now, if you take a look at her social media, she definitely, yes, she was definitely given flashy. She also got best dressed in high school. So, you know, she been fly. So it was easy to disguise whatever she was doing as far as hustling. Okay. So the arrest. Now, here's where the justice comes in. Okay. As you can see, 3 people are facing serious charges. We got Corey Williams, 25, the alleged getaway driver. Then we have a 38-year-old man and a 14-year-old boy, both accused of being armed and storming the home. So those were the 2 that were chasing after him. Corey was just the getaway driver, okay? That wasn't just a random act of violence, okay? Police say that suspects are actually targeting Jamal's mother. As I just said, she was a known drug dealer, okay? And she wasn't at the home. So they took the child instead. They took her child, y'all. Okay? They took her child. And I just want to know what type of lifestyle is worth that. What type of lifestyle is really worth that? It's not worth it at all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to Peach Blanco. Go across the street, subscribe over there. And we are streaming off Crypto Jeezy. Make sure you subscribe to him as well. Tune in every day at 1 p.m. for content, whether he goes live or he just gonna drop a video, you know? And shout out to Two Wheels, top flight security of the world. 2 Wheels, what you chuckling about? But no, yeah, me?
You trying to be funny, man.
No, I'm dead serious. 2 Wheels, you really top flight security of the world, especially with that yellow button up you got on. And that yellow button up muscle shirt you got on. Okay.
I appreciate it.
And y'all, I've been trying to go. I may be changing my time to about 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna get back with you, and I'm also let Yeezy know so she knows the update for the promoting. But yeah, it's just this shit right here, y'all. Really, I'm not gonna lie, it really got me in my feelings because they were trying to say that it, not even trying to say, they're trying to say it was basically a scheme to extort the mother out of $100,000 in jewelry. $100,000 in jewelry. Okay. I just don't know anything. Nothing is worth, you know, me having my baby. So I don't, the lifestyle, it ain't worth it. It definitely ain't worth it, y'all.
Facts.
Like, cause I'm still baffled at the fact that a 14-year-old was able to put this whole thing in motion. That's what I'm just, it's really given that the 14-year-old had a hell of a lot. Like, he the one who got out with the strap up. Okay? So that video that we saw was him. I'm just trying to, where they do that at? Where? Like, they said the 14-year-old's name more than they said the 25 or the 39-year-old. So y'all know Peach Talk, I'm going to keep y'all up to date on what's going on. All we know is they have been arrested and charged, and it's basically, you know, the questions that we're asking right now in America, because this has definitely gone viral. It has left us with a lot of questions. Why was the Amber Alert delayed? Let's talk about that. They waited, I want to 5+ hours. I know it was more than 5+ hours. If not 5 hours to do the Amber Alert. That's suspicious as fuck, yo. That's suspicious as fuck. How did the people with the guns plan to kidnap a child and just rolled up at the home? No, you know, without no, like, how did that, like, what the fuck? And what happens to little black boys when their lives are seen as negotiable or collateral? Because we don't see this in other community. We see this in our community. And let's really speak, like really, they held him for ransom. So who would have thought that the mother was allegedly the drug dealer that they say that she is, and she's flashy? I mean, let's be clear. Jamal was failed. He was failed. You know, they basically endangered him.
Yep.
They didn't respond fast enough. How do you not do an Amber Alert for hours after? And this is the thing. It's not that he was supposed to come home from school. No, he was home already. He was the fuck home already. He was riding his bike and the dad watched him be abducted. Please tell me why it took 5+ hours to do the Amber Alert. Like, you got to make it make sense. But I'm going to be honest with you. You know who didn't fail him is the neighbors. Those views that I just showed are basically the neighbors' cams. And they posted it and they hit share thousands of times. And that's what got this case out there viral to the world. Okay? It was people who showed up, who stood outside, who volunteered to search. They did all of that for this little boy. And let's speak on this. The father was a twin. His brother was arrested. Okay? He was arrested because some people who, what's up, Laughing Jacker? Some people who volunteered. Some people who volunteered to help with the search showed up, and the brother, the brother of the father, he was basically paranoid. I'm gonna say paranoid because when the little boy got abducted, he was at home. He was paranoid. Okay. And on 30 different zeros, they pulled up.
My bad.
It's okay. They pulled up and they took him from that same house. So I saw the footage of the brother. It's given he had to have been scared. He didn't know who the people were pulling up, and he shot a couple times, and he was arrested. Okay? He was also arrested. We gonna keep up with this case. You know, the community's response was crazy. And I think that the community need to still show up because Jamal needs support. Right now, he's not in the custody of his family. He's not. He has been taken by CPS. And that's given that the police is trying to figure out what the fuck happened. Okay? The police, they trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Okay? They not just going, it's too much tweaky shit going on. You wait hours for the Amber Alert. Then the mom is not the mother. Out of all people, the mother is not trying to cooperate with police. That's alarming. That's alarming. You know, because if are you trying to find your son or not? And in doing my research, y'all, there were 40 phone calls between the mother and the kidnappers. 40 in Corey Williams' phone. I'm just trying to figure out, you had 40 conversations. You mean to tell me when the police asked you anything, you had nothing to say? They wanted $100,000 and some jewelry. I don't know whether the mom had it or not. But the fact that you weren't trying to say anything, you knew that it was some other shit going on, y'all. Definitely was some other shit going on. I don't know if y'all have followed the case. I will definitely check out my page for updates and content. I definitely will be following this because I want to know what's going on. That was weird. Definitely weird. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button if you have not already and subscribe to the channel. I do got something else I want to tap into, y'all. The Bronx. Hey, Jess. The Bronx, New York. I want to talk about instant karma, y'all. Dangeezy said, let's see. She probably want to get that baby back. How you going to be caught up in the system for a minute? Yeah, he's definitely going to be caught up in the system for a minute. For sure, Danielle. He definitely, because it's y'all waited for the alert. So that's the father's doing. The father, he got abducted in front of you. What you wait for? You know, apparently they were looking for the mother. They didn't see the mother. So next thing was a little boy. 40 phone calls, 40 conversations between her and the abductor. I'm just trying to figure out where they do that at. But I want to get into some instant karma, y'all. We're gonna take it to the Bronx. A gentleman by the name of Cash Out 4E. Okay? Cash Out 4E, y'all. When I say instant karma, okay? I'm gonna speak the lingo. He caught up with his ops, and him and his friend was jumping this guy. The guy ended up pulling out a gun and firing it and shooting him. And he died from his injuries. When I say instant karma, y'all, instant motherfucking karma. Let me show you.
Hey, yo, on another episode of What Could He Have?
So what I'm going to show you right now is I'm going to pull up the clipping that he actually, I'm going to speed 4 of the clip where you see, and y'all, this definitely made the news. For his family, I'm almost positive it was definitely hard to watch on either end. Okay? On either end, it was definitely hard to watch. Okay? Hit that like button if you have not already. And subscribe to the channel, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Let me show you.
Streaming on Soundview, incredibly shocking video here shows a man apparently defending himself and then shooting one of his attackers.
Just that fast. Just that fast. Okay? Instant karma. Y'all, they was, you know how the new generation is. It's all about social media. They was recording. They thought they had them one. Definitely thought they had them one. They was beating his ass.
Fucked around and found out. Fucked around and found out.
He definitely fucked around and found out. So when I say let me describe this. The known rapper is one of the ones that was jumping him. Not the one with the phone, but the other one. Okay? And he has just passed away and instantly. If I play back the video, you're going to see dude was reaching. He was definitely reaching. So when a dude came from behind and tried to pick him up, after that is when it happened. So I'm going to play it back for y'all. So, dude, the known rapper, Cash Out, is in the orange shorts. Okay, y'all see, if you pay attention, he reaching right here. He reaching for it right here. Y'all see that? He reaching for it.
This evening out of
He instantly able to get it out and ended up turning around and shooting him. Okay? Shot the one in the orange, the other one in red, got away. Karma used to take a minute. Not these days. It will come back around. Definitely does. That's why a lot of times, dang easy, when you dealing with shit, either you can lay on it, wait on it, but a lot of times, majority of the time, I'm always front row seat. I'm always front row seat at that return. It can be now, it can be later. It always comes back full circle. And as you can see right here, it came back instantly. Okay? They thought they was really doing something. Dude in the red pants recording it. This for social media. They trying to extort dude. The whole time, yeah, he got it on him. Will use it, did use it, and it cost you your life. Now what? You know, definitely condolences to the family. It's not something that I would wish on anybody, but this happens every day, y'all. It happens every day. It was definitely instant karma. Definitely instant karma. So y'all, it's Peach Talk, you know. No, it's not the whole. What's up, P. Ray? It's the only part. It's only short. Now, wherever you see that, they're not going to show the whole thing because you see the dude on camera that shoot him. So what has been publicized is only what they put out. It's like a short clip, and it's basically just of them, you know, trying to record it. But right after he gets closer to that gate, that's immediately after that is when he turned around, because there's another clip and where you just see dude turn around to make sure dude was, yeah. It happens like that for you too, Danielle. Yeah, straight up. What a way to meet your maker. What a judgment day. Definitely is gonna be one, because he definitely thought he was doing something. He thought he was doing something. I mean, it's just the cloud. It's 2025. It's the cloud. Everybody want cloud for this and that. Who the hardest? You know what I'm saying? But like when you looking down, when you looking at that gun and it's staring you in the face, the one who got it ain't gonna use it, because there's a lot of people who got it ain't gonna use it. The one who got it ain't gonna use it. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Definitely a crazy way to die. It's not I I'm gonna see if I can get y'all the version where dude just turn around, because I want y'all to see the look. And when dude turn around, the way he turned around is like, I don't even know why they was even fucking with him, y'all. I don't even know why they was even fucking with him at this point. I don't even know what they thought was gonna happen. Let's see. Okay, so I'm catching another view. Okay, I'm about to show this, y'all. I got another view. Hit that like button if you have not already. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. So that's him. So you see he walk up, dude in the orange run up on him first. They trying to go in his pockets. Okay? Okay. That's him right there. So y'all see that? That's him right there. And it happened just that. What's up, Crypto Duty? Shout out to you. Thank you for pulling up on me. Instant karma, y'all. Instant karma. And he couldn't, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta let sometimes you just gotta let people's fate be their fate. You know, I'm not here to judge. I'm not the judge. I'm not the jury. I'm just here to give y'all the facts. Okay? Reporting live, Peach Talk. You already know how I get down. And just with this current events, a lot of times you're gonna be the only Bible people gonna read. And I'm not even just gonna say Bible, but the news, you know, as y'all can see, look at how YouTube has evolved. Who need to really watch the news? YouTube is the news. They gonna recap, break down. They the best investigators. YouTube, the YouTube creators are the best investigators. They need the salary that the detectives get. Let's be clear. Definitely need the salary that the detectives, because they be breaking shit down. Okay, I'm a creator. I've just, evolved into becoming a creator, and just seeing the background, the research, everything I got to do to get this information out. Oh yeah, a salary needs to be had about this. Definitely a salary. Okay, definitely a salary. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, Cash Out 4E died, and he walked up on it. As y'all can see, he walked up on it. Okay, he walked into that, and look how he was. And I want to really run that back, like how he was chastising dude. I don't listen. You never know who. You never know when. You never know how. Then easy, quote me on this. You never know the time or the hour. And people be walking around here like they got 100 years to live and nothing to live for. Real talk. Also, so I want to recap, y'all. I know I was talking about the McDonald's worker, y'all. The McDonald's worker that killed her manager. Yeah. There's an update. They saying that her roommate is missing. Y'all, they saying her roommate is missing. Bitch crazy. Okay. It's giving y'all, it may be a whole nother body that has not been discovered. So besides her and her weird antics, and her name is let me get you. I don't want to mess it up. I'm definitely, you know, I'm good for that. Ain't that right, Sue Wills? I'm good for messing.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, shout out to your mom. I definitely seen her sermon. Okay. Mom was just definitely giving.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to Mama Two Wheels. The bitch is crazy, y'all. She crazy. I just want to show y'all this, so we can get into.
It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, you know, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all. It ain't.
Just 48 hours before allegedly stabbing her manager to death inside of a Detroit McDonald's, Afeni Muhammad posted that very angry Instagram rant. And now that video is at the center of a murder case that prosecutors say was premeditated and hauntingly foreshadowed. Welcome to Sidebar.
Y'all, she went to work. She was a McDonald's worker. She went to work and stabbed her manager up. And of course, you can tell by the content that she puts out on her social media page, the signs were there. Okay. There is footage going viral everywhere about her rants, her rages, and it's just random outbursts, y'all, that she has. Literally random outbursts that she has. And she actually was living with a gentleman. Okay, she was living with a guy, and he's missing now. He's missing.
She did it.
Right. Prior to her doing that to her manager at McDonald's, he had been missing for 2 weeks and his family is looking for him. So she may have not only killed her manager at the McDonald's, but also she may have killed her roommate. Now that's crazy, because when I say the signs were there, y'all. The signs were definitely there. Her just her going off. It's crazy. The stuff that she says. And since then, I definitely watched a clip of her previous coworker who said she was so weird to the point where she had hid under her coworker's car before. Hid under his car. Now I know she has definitely been arrested, and I want to get into a little bit of what the courts are saying. Let's just take a look.
Decided to come back and stab Harris with a knife that she had inside.
Following her arrest.
Prior to the stabbing, Muhammad was sent home by Harris for not performing her work duties and told Harris, "I'll be back." Muhammad was arrested on scene and the knife was recovered. Muhammad admitted that she intended to kill Harris and stated that after she was sent home, she drove to a nearby park, decided to come back and stab Harris with a knife that she had inside of her vehicle. When Muhammad returned to stab Harris, she entered the back entrance with a hooded mask over her face in an attempt to conceal her identity and attempted to flee the scene after the stabbing, but was stopped by an armed customer.
So after Detective Shower's testimony, the arraignment proceeded in typical fashion, with both sides arguing over bond. And Muhammad's defense attorney cited a history of trauma and abuse and asking the court to consider a reasonable bond.
She was in an extremely abusive relationship that was not only mental but physical, that involved alcohol issues, which is where the habitual second stems from, and her prior.
The lawyer know her ass crazy. He knows she crazy. But I get he got to do his job. He got to do his job, y'all.
But at this time, Your Honor, we are asking the court to consider a bond in this manner that is appropriate, that my client can meet so that she can meet with her attorneys and prepare her for defense in this manner.
Well, prosecutors, they quickly pushed back, and they argued that the nature of the crime left no room for mitigation.
She entered a public building with other individuals, other employees that were present. She produced a weapon that was a knife longer than 3 inches, and she stabbed the victim multiple times, up to possibly as many as 15 times, eventually causing her death. She then ran from the building to her vehicle, presumably with the intent to flee from the scene. She was stopped by a helpful bystander.
Eric, how does it work?
Y'all.
That gal is crazy.
Crazy as fuck. Yeah, people wild. The real K gangster. Shout out to you. Thank you for entering the chat. Definitely, the bitch is crazy. Okay? She crazy. She went back and stabbed that lady. Stabbed her up. Okay? And there has been some new information that her roommate, she was renting a room from a gentleman. Her roommate is missing. His family has filed, her family has filed a missing person. That's very alarming. Real K, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's very alarming. Because what the fuck? Now, I don't want to scare y'all too much, but it's some more clippings of her rants, her raves. This shit is crazy, y'all. It's happening. And that's why I be saying, you never know what is going through somebody's mind. You never know. I don't know why people be out here playing. I don't know if the manager was really targeting her, because it's given that everywhere she goes is an issue. Because like I said, I just seen a clipping about her previous coworker. Her previous coworker, okay, said she did the same thing. Said she did the same thing. Okay, so this shit been going on. It been going on. Okay. Show you. And I'm definitely, you already know, Peach Talk is definitely going to be following this case
of her manager at a McDonald's in East Point, and now she's being held on a bond set at $25 million.
The 26-year-old East Point woman faced a judge today as the family of the victim, Jennifer Harris, comes to grips with the tragic end to her life. Harris was stabbed to death Thursday morning at the McDonald's at 9 Mile and Schroeder in East Point.
7 News Detroit reporter Ruta Olsonida was inside the courtroom today when the suspect was formally charged with first-degree premeditated murder, and we learned of her violent past.
New details coming out in court on Friday about the gruesome and what prosecutors say was a calculated way to take the life of a mother of 6 and hardworking employee here at McDonald's. The suspect pleading not guilty to a multitude of charges, including first-degree murder.
She stabbed the victim multiple times, up to possibly as many as 15 times, eventually causing her death.
Prosecution laying out the gruesome details of how 39-year-old Jennifer Jama Harris lost her life at her place of work at the East Point McDonald's near 9 Mile and Schroeder Thursday morning. The suspect accused of her murder, 26-year-old East Point resident.
Y'all, that bitch crazy. She crazy.
Lock her ass
Okay?
up, man. Lock her ass up.
Lock her ass up. Lock her ass up. I don't have time for her. Okay? At this point, definitely don't have time for her. I wanted to show y'all lucky I'm still trying to figure everything out, because I really wanted to show her some of her posts of her rants, her weird but I'm pretty sure y'all have seen it. It's viral. If you be on YouTube, I know you done seen it. Definitely evil. Somebody definitely should have stepped in. You can tell she had mental issues just by some of the stuff that she was doing.
I was just about to say that.
Like somebody definitely should have stepped in. And this is from what I saw, this is not her first time, y'all. This is not her first time. This is not her first time. She had some issues with another coworker as well, who recently came forward. Oh, y'all. I done found it. I done found it. Hold on.
Listen to you doing this, and you're interrupting my music call on my phone. Please leave me alone. You told me you never ignored me. Stop fucking with me!
Hey, y'all, that's
Crazy. Crazy.
Hey, that's not funny, but sometimes it really be like that. And the person that you hear in the background, that is the missing roommate. Okay.
Yeah, she did it.
It's saying that he was giving her a place to stay, y'all, and she basically was not interested in him. He was a older Caucasian man, and rumors has it that she did sleep with him one time and did not want to keep revisiting that, but she would do favors here and there, whatever the case may be, for her stay there, because she did not always make the money that she wanted. As you can tell by her rants on social media, she was always complaining about her manager sending her home. Okay.
She need to be in them institutions, man.
Yeah, it's definitely giving institution something, because ain't no way that nobody saw this coming. It's all of the stuff that she posts, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna show you. I'm petty. Got to see this. This one. This one is the one that basically tell it all.
Be mistaken as witchcraft, almost maybe voodoo.
Y'all, in this clip right here, she is hiding in the vent of the McDonald's, and she posts this, putting a Chucky mask on her face, and she's hiding in the event in the vents of the McDonald's. Look at her. Come on now.
No, nobody in her family notice this shit.
It's not funny.
All them niggas need to get locked up, man.
It's not funny because somebody's life was taken. Definitely not funny, but yes, two wheels. Yes.
I know it ain't funny, but still.
I know. It's fucked up. But I'm definitely following that story because I want to find out what happened to the roommate. Do we have a female serial killer? Because you can't pay me to believe if it was one, it's not another. And as you can see in that clipping that I just showed you, she flipped out. Apparently the roommate had a they should call the police. Then they should have. When she was posting this stuff, I mean, now there has been some investigation about the background, her history, and what she had going on. I don't know. I'll keep y'all up to date on that. I don't know how sure that is, but she definitely. I mean, I know her lawyer talk about she has some trauma. A lot of people have trauma. No, she has. That's mental illness. She has. They're definitely gonna plead insanity.
Yep, insanity.
You already know it's gonna be. They're gonna plead insanity, and then what they're gonna do is end up. She's gonna be in the hospital for a long ass time. However, I don't know if they find this roommate, and it's all this evidence on her social media, y'all. It's a lot of evidence on her social media. So of her, there's even a clipping of her showing a knife, and it may be allegedly the knife that she used to stab her manager up. It may be the knife, and for real, y'all, that's scary. That's alarming. Like, and that's why I tell people, when you don't never know how somebody feel, you don't never know what somebody going through. You know what I mean, or what really going on in their head. The world we live in, shit.
And that's why I don't like people, man.
That's why you don't like. So, Two Wheels, you trying to say that's why you don't be going out the house?
Somewhat.
I was gonna say, don't tell that whole lie. Don't tell that whole lie.
I wasn't gonna say that, but somewhat.
What's up, Cortex? Welcome to the chat. Let's see what they had to say. And I just read a couple of look like a cry for help to me, and she finally snapped. Unless she planned to kill the manager and play crazy so she can have a paper trail. You are very right. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You're right. I don't know. I don't know if this was that situation, because when I just looked at those clippings, it's giving that bitch crazy. She couldn't even have planned that if she has a history of this. She has a history of this. Dangeezy said you cannot fear Two Wheels.
I know. I don't. Just saying.
I caught on to that kid because I'm like, is that a joke? I was just looking at that. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, it's the bitch crazy. Be cautious, okay? When the signs are there, and I ain't just talking about this situation, any given situation, y'all. When the signs there, when people show you who they are, please believe them. Please believe them. Please do. Y'all, this episode was titled Justice in Motion, okay? It takes more than handcuffs. It takes accountability. It takes more to get justice for this child. As far as the 7-year-old Milwaukee, I really feel for the family, because after he was taken, they're not even able to be with him after this. He is in Child Protective Services. So that means it's giving the police ain't trusting nobody. Nobody. They looking at everybody. And you got to think, with all the shit that's been going on in the world today, and I don't know, this might tell my age, but we never did find out what happened to John Benet Ramsey. Thank God we was able to bring this little boy back. okay, and bring him to justice, if not the family, because at this point we don't know who's involved. Okay, we got the father who waited 5 hours, who allowed anyone. I don't give a fuck if it wasn't just him. He was there for sure when it happened. You knew 5 hours prior to that he was missing. Waited 5 hours for the ambulance, for the mother who didn't even want to cooperate. Okay, then have on top of that having 40 calls between her and the people who abducted him. Crazy. That's crazy. YouTube. That's crazy work. Okay, so like I said, I'm definitely gonna be following this, y'all. Justice in motion. Okay, justice for Jamal White. It's your girl, First Lady Peachy Blanco. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you have not already. Go across the street, subscribe to Peach Blanco as well. Hit that like button. Check out both of our pages for content. If you feeling down and you need some inspiration, you need something to get you, please go to my channel because it's giving all of those vibes. Okay, like I tell you, I don't come with the Debbie Downers. No, you know what? Let me stop saying that. Debbie Downer, please come so I can come lift you up. Okay.
Hey, what is that?
Get up. A Debbie Downer?
Yes.
You never heard of that? A Debbie Downer, somebody who always moping around, something's wrong, they always sad.
Oh.
Yeah. Debbie Downer. That's what that is. But yeah, come on to my channel. I'm definitely going to be posting inspirational, whether I said it or somebody else said it. Shit like that helped me. Okay. So I can only imagine what it's going to be for somebody else. You never know what somebody is going through. You never know who need to hear it. Okay. So every time I start my shit out, I say, I don't know who need to hear this. But thank you for tuning in. It's Friday, y'all. Tune in tomorrow, 1 p.m. for Crypto GZ. Shout out to the hottest promoter on YouTube.
Wait,
what's up?
Where he at? Where he at?
Who?
Who Crypto been at?
Now you know he's a hardworking man getting that overtime.
No, I just missed my dog, man. Pause.
All right, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 1 p.m. for Crypto GZ, y'all. Have a good weekend.